just Tiff, just settle down, let's talk about it, cause that's what she's gonna do. It's just Tiff, talking a little of this and some of that too, cause it's just Tiff.
Hello, welcome to the Just Tiff podcast, where I tell you guys some real life stories about some real life topics. Today is episode 54, you guys. We've really been doing it. I apologize for the delay, y'all, but life has been lifing. And if you can even hear, it's spring, hey, and the yellow demon is out, and the yellow demon has been, honey, been putting me down for the count. But I am here. Don't fear, I am here. But no, you guys, today we are going to be talking about mommy shaming. Now, let me also say, this can be applied to dads as well, but I'm a mother, so I'm going to speak about a mother. And I'm going to say it's mommy shaming, but this may also just be my perception and perspective of said Facebook post. So I'm in a parent group, I think, on Facebook. I'm in a couple of them, and there was a post, maybe it's been a minute ago, y'all, but it's also been a minute ago since I've recorded a podcast, so neither here nor there. But the post had a picture. It was two pictures. So it's a picture on the left hand side of a mom, and she's like, looking really angry at her kids. And then the other picture was a picture of a grandma, and her grandchildren were sitting in the back of her, like, hatchback or whatever, and they had it up, or a trunk, whatever you want to call it. And the grandkids were sitting back there eating, and she's just all smiles at them. And it was saying in the post was like, if you notice, the mother over here is so frustrated, she's so stretched out, or stressed out. Sorry, I'm just gonna say stretched out. And it was like, you know how when you put too much on your plate, you're burnt out, you've done so much, you've overdone it, or how my good friend Shiko would say she's overstimulated, and she's more stimulated because everything in life is happening, and it's like, okay, now since I'm overstimulated, I'm gonna have to lash out at y'all because I can't right now. I just can't do it. Whereas it was like, oh, but then you notice the grandmother over here, and she's all cool, calm, and collected, just spending time with her grandbabies, loving on her grandbabies. And it was like, it's because the grandmother has patience and the mom doesn't. Now, y'all, I'm just forewarn y'all, I didn't even read the rest of the post, so I don't know what it said, because once I read that, I got mad. I got mad because I said, first off, let's not mom shame this lady, okay? Because if she's yelling at her child and or children, especially if there's plural, I would love to believe that it is not just a matter of, I'm just so overstimulated. Oh my goodness, I'm just so overstimulated. No. I have plural because I have two kids. But when I tell y'all, I love my two babies, I do. But do they stress me out? Yes, they do. Do I have times where I'm just like, I want to scream? Yes, I do. And I think a lot of it is because I went into motherhood expecting motherhood to be just this happy-go-lucky, joyous occasion of times of life, and there was going to be no breaking down. There were going to be no tantrums. There was going to be no terrible twos. My kids aren't going to tell me no when I ask them to do something. It wasn't going to be any of that. It's all of that times 10. And when I tell y'all, I think the main thing that made me upset about the post is that my mother and my mother-in-law, they both will tell you after babysitting the kids for a couple hours or a weekend, they're like, whoo, come get your kids. Come get these kids. And I'm not saying that neither one of them don't have patience, nor am I saying my children are angels. But what I am going to say is that I've heard it way too often of, you know, it's new time moms and it's new age moms. We just don't, we're just stressing and we're always just like, oh, our kids are so bad. Our kids, y'all, it's a different breed. I promise you, these kids today are not us from back then. Honey. You got more technology you can watch. These children getting phones at 3. Some getting phones at 6. I ain't get my first phone till 9th grade. High school, honey. These children got video games. When we had the internet first came out with the dial-up, it was all of that. We barely could check the internet. Seriously. So, I'm not saying that these kids are worse this generation than we are. They're definitely different. But I feel like, too, let's not mommy shame the moms that get overstimulated, the moms that, you know, may yell at their kids from time to time, the moms that need a break, the moms that get flustered and frustrated with so much on their plate. You know, the moms that have to take the kids to soccer practice, the moms that still have to cook dinner after soccer practice, the mom that is trying to make it to all the games, the mom that is just trying to make it to daycare on time. You know, it's so many different aspects into being a mother, and it's just it's hard enough being a mother, and you're trying to, and I won't say we're trying to be perfect. I try to say that really hard in my mind, Lord. Like, please say we're not trying to be perfect. However, nevertheless, we are just trying to be good mothers, you know. So if you see a mother that is stressed out, going through it, overstimulated, whatever it may be, instead of shaming her and being like, oh, well, she just needs a little bit more patience, how about you, A, if it's somebody you know, volunteer to babysit. B, how about you say a prayer for her right then and there and ask God to give her what she needs to make it through. Because A, none of us have done this alone. B, we've been there before. Honey, please. I name a grandmother that didn't lash out at her kids at some point in life, honey. All of us have. All of us probably will. Ain't nobody child perfect. At some point, you gonna lash out. Whether you lash out when they 2 or you gonna lash out when they 14. At some point, you are gonna say, wait a minute now. I am the mom. I just don't condone mommy shaming. I really don't. Because I can see you in the grocery store and see your child screaming to the top of their lungs, and I'm not going to then say, well, that mom must be doing something wrong. I'm not going to do that. Because I've been there. And as a mother, honey, please don't even look in my direction, because I ain't going to do that but make my child show out more. No. But let's not shame mothers, okay? We are all doing the best we can with what resources that we have. Now, some of y'all and us, me included, need to use our villages best we can and seek God so he can get us through, okay? But we're going to make it through, y'all. But let's not shame each other, okay? It's not nice, and it's not what Christ would do. Till next time. Bye.